Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is of course Lee Plays Old Games Poorly. I've got to think of a snappier title than that. It's quite the mouthful to say every time. But it is very appropriate because it describes what I do here, which is playing old games, and unfortunately I do play them somewhat poorly. Today's game is Psi-5 Trading Company. Now, I mentioned it a little while back, and a bunch of people did ask me, what's that game? And so this is the easiest way of showing. It's an interesting game because this is one of the first games I've ever played on a PC. A friend of mine had an Amiga or an Amstrad or something like that. He only had three games. He had this game, he had the Bruce Lee game, and there's some other game. And this was really an eye opener for me as far as what was possible computer game wise, because the whole concept of the game is that you're basically like a space trucker kind of, and I just watched Space Trucker the other day. But you're basically a space trucker. You've got to take cargo from one place to another. You set up your crew at the start, and you choose what kind of path you're going to take, and then you have to survive to get your cargo to where you're going. It's a lot of fun. Very, very rudimentary, if by today's standards. I'd love it if someone did a remake of it, but kept the general gameplay. So without any kind of too much into it, let's start it off. Now, I tried to do this before, but it was really not happy. Yep, there we go. So PSI-5 Trading Company came out in 1985 originally for the Commodore 64. It was ported over to kind of other kind of, well, not consoles, I suppose, like DOS and everything. So, okay, so we get to choose here. So here basically gives you your orders. You get to choose where you're going, whether it's going to be a nice safe one, how much money you're going to get from it. Today I'm going to take some Freiblatz to Renlosen, which is 60 parsecs away, but I'll only get 7 million for it, which is fine. You get to choose your weapons department. So we've got Boris, Q6D, Yila, Al, Scollard, and Grollo. Grollo looks too. Grollo doesn't. It looks like he's not going to help at all. So I'm going to go with Al because I kind of think that's funny. Oh, you get to see Al. He's 32 and his nickname is Bullseye. So let's definitely go with Al. Scanning department. So we want someone who, I don't know. Let's go with an alien or like a super alien. Oh, Bluston. Let's go with Bluston. I haven't played with Bluston, I don't think. He's 112 and he's a reptilian, so that's good. I mean, they've got full stories, so I don't know what this guy's doing. Armu. I don't know what he's doing. He's got issues. This guy looks like he's off the scream. I might go from so navigation. I don't know. This guy here. He looks like he stays up too late at night. He's 30. He's a Zembolian. I like a Zembolian. His name's Nick. Come on, Nick. Engineering department. So we need someone who. This guy looks like he should be at a rave or something, like a fishnet singlet. Um, I'm gonna go with Shima. Shima here looks like she wants to hang out in the engineering department. She's 22. Her last name's Swampu. So sure. And repair department. Who I would have thought was the engineer guy. I mean, look at Wolfgang. His mustache is amazing. So that's our final crew. This is where we're going. I'm not going to reselect it. I'm locked in to this amazing crew. Welcome aboard. Your ship's now been fully stocked with enough fuel, food, and supplies for your journey. Your crew is on board. You have taken their positions in preparation for departure. I wish you the best of luck, and may the solar winds of Zaldor be in your favor. I would watch a TV show about this. Now I just got to remember how to play this. I think it's all arrow keys and enter. Okay, so I think I'm sitting at space dock, so let's get the navigator to. So there we go. We get to set kind of where we want. We want the shortest, if the shortest path, which is the riskiest. I don't know what the... that's interesting because the full port is like 2. I'm not sure if it goes up or down in risk. Let's just go for C. We'll go medium. Oh no, that's I've done the wrong thing there. Ah, okay, so you've got to go to the right kind of area. So we're going to go with, oh no, okay, so there's the ranks in. So what we might do is we might go C, as I said. No. Right, so obviously I have no concept of what's going on. Um, Maybe it's rank. Oh, okay, there we go. Scintillating. I haven't even left space dock yet. So let's accelerate because we have not. We need to go. Standard. Come on, off we go. And you see the stars start moving. I thought I saw a spaceship, so we might get someone to scan. Yep, there's a scout. Let's examine that scout. You do a lot of examining scouts and stuff like that. Now we seem to be, yeah, we're going speed 4. I don't know if you can go, I think you can go faster, but I think you need to do stuff. Oh. Stuff happens really, really quickly in this game. So we're going to scan the unknown friend. I think they're friendly until they actually turn not to be friendly. I don't think that they tend to come out as foe immediately. We still don't know anything about this person though. That's fine. And while that's going on, let's go look at navigation status. And we're going to be late. Our ETA is late, which is crazy. Okay, so just showing you some of the other screens. There's the engineering department. As a repair person. He's got like a little sparky thing going on with his mustache. Go back to scanning because that's the big one. So let's get a status report. There's an unknown. We are scanning them, so it's okay. Oh, we found another unknown. Let's go scan those guys. See, this is just yeah, it's a good. We haven't got a lock on them, so you can see we got N here, and now we have a lock on them, and they are a foe. So we go to weapons, and we say fire at will. The blasters at C. Priority 1. Definitely start shooting at them. Be very careful not to shoot at one of your friends, otherwise then they'll become a foe. At will. Let's use the cannons as well. We might as well, since we're here. I'm getting hit, so we'll go to the repair person and see what's going on. There's no repairs required yet, which is good. And we must have destroyed him, which is awesome. Yes. So that is a basic encounter. I'm just taking a sip of my coffee, which I really shouldn't do. You don't want to listen to me drinking my coffee. So I really love this game because I like the idea that everyone's got a backstory. Certainly some influences from sci-fi, which is fine. And it just, I think when you're young and these are the type of things that you're first exposed to when it comes to computers and stuff. It really does set you on a path of kind of influencing kind of anything you do creatively. moving forward. So I've always liked these kind of ideas, and I really love all these kind of characters. I really should draw them one day because I'm a massive fan of this game. And I'm surprised that no one's remade it or they haven't done anything with it. As I say, I would watch a TV show. Okay, so we have a new unknown. Let's go and scan them. We don't have a weapons lock on them yet. Oh, we've got another one too. So we're going through a fair bit of... Oh, we've got a foe. So go over to weapons. Oh, I don't remember which one was the baddie. I think it was D. I hope it was D, because otherwise I just fired on someone. So it's important to keep your screens up. And now E has become an enemy as well. We'll keep that going. Fire at will. I'm not sure why you would do anything but that. At E. And I will get them to fire some thermos at E as well. I don't know what a thermo is, but it sounds tough. So I think to some degree it probably mimics what an actual... There we go. So we've managed to kill off a couple. I think it mimics kind of what I guess this would be like. I don't think we need anything. And where we go, we have a foe. So they do come up as foes pretty much straight away. We don't have a weapons lock yet, but that's fine. I'll get one soon. We'll get the blasters going. Yes, now we have a weapons lock. I always like to set him up firing two different things at the same time, because I just feel it keeps him on his toes. Is he a Vulcan? Now I'm looking at his ears. I think they've ripped off Star Trek. So obviously doing a lot of jumping between scanning and the weapons, and yeah, fair enough. As soon as I start scanning them. Let's fire the thermos. Yeah, see, the thermos look massive. Now, I don't want to get damaged. Oh, okay, I'd say something's happened to our engines. Yep, there we go. Reactor 1. Assign some robo droids to C. I don't really care about the second robo droid. So something did happen then. That's the reason why our speed was dropping off, because the reactor was damaged. Fortunately, I think they do repair stuff automatically, which is good. For the purposes of this game, I'm kind of like, I hope this hurries up. We're still going to be late. I don't know how far along we are. I'm going to... Oh, maybe I should be evasive maneuvering the entire time. So we go on C. ETA's in 5 days, it looks like. Shortest path's not going to get us there any quicker, so let's evasive maneuver this stuff. See if that increases our speed. It doesn't. I suspect it uses up more fuel. Probably slows us down too, knowing my luck. It's funny, isn't it? See, if you don't go through the right... So my shields are at 0. I don't know how to... I think they're all active, so... So it looks like Robo Droid is getting repaired. It's a laid-back game, and but it's got a lot of tension to it as well when you're playing it. Not much fun to watch, I'm sure. And I'm trying to be a little bit more kind of excited. So always, when you're scanning, always pick someone that you can stand to look at, because you're going to spend a lot of time in here. So we've got an unknown friend. He's definitely going to turn into a foe, or she will turn into a foe, or they will turn into a foe. And there we go. And there we have it. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Okay. Missiles at A now. So yeah, I mean, this is the basis of the game. I mean, there's a lot more kind of as you kind of get damaged and stuff. So I don't know why he's not at will. Use the blasters then. Okay, so there's nothing detected right now. So nothing requires fixing. That's because Mustache Guy is on the ball. Engineering, you know. Okay. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I actually don't really recall any of that. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing in engineering, apart from make us go fast. Oh, someone just attacked us. Of course they did. Let's get a weapons lock and let's set our friend onto it. Our Vulcan friend. He keeps wiggling his eyebrows. And we're going to fire the cannons. I think he's already firing at him. There must be some automation. And I know that the things along the middle of the screen mean things. But I suspect you need to have the manual to understand that all. I know that circle there, that's probably shields. Yeah. I'd be happy if we went to 7. Oh, we're getting there. We're close. We're very, very close. And we are jumping speed up to 5. I'm tempted to just change to get this over and done with. Yeah, I'm very, very tempted. It does mean we'll get attacked, but we've been getting attacked anyway. So we're almost there. So jump on the scanners. Oh, we're going to be late anyway. I'm a terrible space trucker. Spending a lot of time with this guy. So you can talk to them all. Yeah, and we're there. So I didn't. Okay, so I made some money, which is nice. So 98% of the cargo made it, which is good. Did not get an early bonus. I got $1 million in bounties. I got charged 1.9 million for the cargo. There was no casualties, which is good. There was no lost allies, so that means I didn't shoot any friends. And my repairs were pretty minimal. So that's all really cool. I'm not sure what else you can. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was our invoice. It's our status. Status of weapons should show how many we killed. Yep. So we shot a lot of. We shot at a lot of unknowns. We didn't know who they were, and we killed quite a few, which is cool, or not cool. So there you go. That's Psi-5 Trading Company. As I say, I love the game because it was what my first exposure to a computer game. Um, being played on what felt like a proper computer. I know there's some debate over, whether or not a Commodore 64 is a computer or not. Uh, Ton of fun when I was playing it. Didn't get to play it very often, but it was only whenever I was at my friend's place. And I didn't. I've had a copy of it on and off over the years. I think I had it on a Windows computer at one stage, but it ran way too fast, and so I needed to kind of get an emulator to slow it down. And I never got around to it, but I tried to play it, something like 10 years after the fact, and it was just so fast. But I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not a particularly exciting one to kind of watch over the shoulder, but as I said, it's a formative game for me. Certainly not my first time of playing it. Hey, I managed to make it, and so I didn't play as poorly as I could have done. Thanks very much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this and you want to see more. Go to the comments and tell me which games you'd like to see me play. And also tell your friends, I guess. Do the subscribe button, all that type of stuff. You can also at me at Twitter at Lee Sargent, and you can also support the channel at Patreon, Lee Draws Stuff. Thanks very much, everyone, and I'll talk to you again soon.